Hey guys, name is Sultan, and today we're going to be talking about AppArmor and HTTPS, along with IIS and Apache, and how important these technologies are for system and web security, and how they help protect both servers and user data. So, in this presentation today, I'll first explain what AppArmor is and how it works, along with also how HTTPS works and how it works with how it's used with Apache and IIS. Then after that, I will be comparing the two and see which is ideal, or ultimately it could be just preference, but we will find out. And then we'll see what is the best security practices on what to do, and then we'll end off from there. So, AppArmor is a Linux security module that provides mandatory access control, aka Mac. This means it restricts what applications are allowed to do, even if they are compromised. Instead of just relying on user permissions, AppArmor enforces rules that limit access to files, networks, and system resources. Now, how it works is it works by using profiles that are created for individual applications. These profiles define exactly what resources an application can access. The Linux kernel enforces these rules, which makes AppArmor very effective. And compared to other security systems like SE Linux, AppArmor is generally easy to configure and manage. And why it's important is that it reduces the attack surface of a system. If, for example, if a application has been exploited, AppArmor can prevent it from accessing sensitive files or executing any dangerous actions. And this helps protect the system from privilege escalation and limits the damage an attacker can cause. Now that we know what AppArmor is, we can move on to HTTPS. And you're wondering what that is? It is a secure version of HTTP, and it uses SSL or TLS encryption. This encryption can ensure that data sent between a user and a web server cannot be easily intercepted or modified. HTTPS also authenticates the server, helping users trust that they are communicating with the correct website. Now, with Apache, when using it with Apache, the mod SSL module is typically used. And Apache requires an SSL or TLS certificate, which can be issued by a certificate authority. Like a certificate is required in order to use this. It is also configured through virtual host settings, and Apache is commonly used for Linux servers, often alongside with AppArmor for added security. Now with IIS, or Internet Information Services, is Microsoft's web server for Windows. HTTPS is built directly into IIS and is managed using the IIS manager, or I don't know which would be better, EAS or just saying IIS. Manager graphical interface. SSL certificates are configured using bindings, and IIS integrates well with Windows security features such as Active Directory. Now, in comparison of the two, they do both support HTTPS and they both have strong TLS encryption. But Apache is open sourced, more customizable, and is mainly used for any Linux systems. However, with IIS, it is Windows based and it is a lot easier to manage due to its graphical interface, its GUI. It's a lot easier to look at rather than with Apache. And the choice is ultimately preference, and it usually depends on the operating system and the organizational needs. So the best practices for this include using modern TLS versions, keeping up certificates up to date, and disabling weak encryption methods. On Linux servers, AppArmor profiles should be enforced to protect web services, and regular monitoring and logging are also critical for detecting any security issues. So, ending off here, AppArmor provides strong application level security on Linux systems, while HTTPS protects data in transit. Apache and IIS both support HTTPS and play an important role in web security. Using multiple layers of security helps ensure systems remain protected. So, with that, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something today. And I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.